Okay. 1,000 bottles from Montmartre. I told you the one is a very fancy one. This place Montmartre became part of Paris in 1860 when they rebuilt all of Paris I was talking about before. So here we should be outside of Paris most of the history of the time. It was like a suburb of Paris. And this is why it's so lovely and so many people love to visit Montmartre. You're going to see on the top, it looks like a village. The streets are narrow, you feel like in Italy with cobblestone, flowers. You can hear the birds here. It's a very nice, cute neighborhood. And I don't know how much you like painters and art, but Montmartre was in this golden age in 1900, was the headquarters of a lot of artists. Pablo Picasso, Vincent van Gogh, Renoir, Impressionist painter, Manet, Monet, Sisley, Degas, they all live here together in Montmartre, having a crazy life. It was time of absinthe, so people were drinking very strong drinks with having hallucination here. There were poor artists living the bohemian's life and living day by day, but having a lot of creativity. All of modern art, abstract art, was born here in Montmartre. When you drink absinthe, abstract art is easy to understand. Right? Voilà, so we can take the right, and we're going to take the cable car, the funicular. Going outside of the school. When I was a kid, I was blonde, curly hair with blue eyes. So I remember a lot of Japanese people taking pictures. So I'm going to give you your ticket. Inside here. You take it back, and you put it. I will do the last. I want to make sure that you check it. J'ai tardé sur la... Ça m'arrive que la...
I have an 18-month-old grandson.
Oh, wow.
So I'm missing him.
You made only one mistake. So the Montmartre black That was the only mistake we made. And Montmartre, as you can see, became the new romantic spot in Paris for padlocks. So 20 years ago, we used to put all the padlocks on a bridge in Paris called the Louvre Bridge. But love is dangerous, guys. The bridge almost collapsed. Imagine thousands of padlocks, too heavy, and the bridge almost collapsed in 2015, 10 years ago. So they removed all the padlocks, and now Montmartre became the new spot because the view is amazing. But you know, lovers used to throw the key into the river, supposed to symbolize the love forever, eternal devotion. But it's not a French thing, only tourism. So I know you love stairs, so I saved some stairs for you here. We're going to the church. Tile in one, and you see the color is different. This one is very white color compared to the beige limestone that we have in Paris. This stone has the ability to clean itself whenever it's raining. So the rain cleans the church. That's why you have a beautiful white facade, but when you look under the windows, it's pretty dirty there. And like, you know, French people, we're never happy with what we have. Probably the champion to complain in France. And when we built the church, it was finished in the 1930s. French people didn't like this church. Like the Eiffel Tower, we didn't like. The Pyramid of the Louvre, we didn't like. The rule in France is you build something new and you have to wait at least 50 years to appreciate it. And the reason why we didn't like this one is for a bloody reason. A riot happened here on the top of the hill where 20,000 people died. Only 20,000, right? It was a kind of a tiny revolution which happened in Paris. And when they built the church right after, the Parisians were looking at the church like the symbol of the oppressive French power. Before this riot, maybe if you're history buff like me, you heard about this one we call the Commune of Paris in 1871. Remember that today we're not going inside Notre together. It's crazy as hell. The line can take 2 hours. So Notre Dame, you're going to see it from outside. So if you have you want the great opportunity to go inside the church, you can go in this one now. Very impressive with the dome. If you don't want to go inside, you can just hang out around here. your bed and wash your dishes. Very like 10 square meters, very tiny. Yeah, I mean, like in New York is way more expensive than Paris, but for Europe, Paris is one of the most expensive cities. But we keep the tradition of having artists, painters, and on this square that you see here, every single day, painters set out here doing portrait, landscape, cartoonists, and now it's still pretty early in the morning. Most of them are hangover probably, but you're going to see some of them here. Come back here Sunday or Saturday.
How much do they pay for the space?
Per month, I don't know exactly the price, but I know it's quite expensive. Probably they pay for monthly.
Oh, okay.
Which probably like 500 or.
And this is how they
The limit
from here to here.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
If you don't like macaroons so far, this place we don't have time to. But Carrot, remember this brand sells the best macaron of Paris.
What is that macaron?
Macaron is this kind of
Oh, okay.
it's two cookies with a cream butter at the same time.
Okay.
Different flavors.
Yeah.
You see all of them all over Paris. And be very careful if you want to buy macaron because a lot of them are frozen in Paris. So always ask if it's fresh macaron. Frozen macaron is too dry and too sweet. Here, this place sells creamy, fresh macaron. And you can ask, in France, we don't mind if you ask, do you sell frozen or fresh macarons? Picasso was young and poor when he lived here in Montmartre, and he invented Cubism. Cubism, 1907, first abstract painting in the world, way after the Impressionists. So I love to say Picasso destroyed art here. If you want to see the first Cubist painting, you go to New York. It's in the Montmartre Museum. And Toulouse-Lautrec was also amazing painter. He painted a lot of the dancers from the Moulin Rouge and all the red light district. I was a fan of the red light district. he died 36 years old of syphilis here, right? But excellent painting. And here you have Van Gogh and Renoir. Okay, take the right. Renoir lived all his life in Montmartre. And Van Gogh only spent 2 years in Montmartre. And he moved south. Yes, we can take this French singer used to sing here. I'm sure you heard about Edith Piaf. The most famous French singer La vie en rose. He sold 2 paintings for only 50 euros. Very cheap. My dream is to go back in time, just buy one. And he died at the same age of Tulip, 37 years old. This is Tulip, one of the first age here. And we still don't know what happened. We found him in his room with a gunshot on his chest. So we still don't know if it was a suicide or accident. Everybody never know.
So why did he become popular?
He had his own singular style.
Okay.
He was right after the Impressionist painter, but he was very famous for the type of colors, the lightness he used, and the style, his touch with the comma and the touch of his pencil was quite famous. And he here in Montmartre, in 2 years, he painted 200 paintings, so it was very active. He painted all the time, and 200 paintings in 2 years means one every week. So he never stopped to paint. It was very good. And he was not famous in his lifetime, but he became more famous after World War II because his letters were published. He was writing a lot of letters to his brother Theo. He was talking about his art, his lifestyle and everything, and when the letters were published, he became a superstar. So a book or letters can help for posterity.
Interesting.
It was like disco music. Every French people live here. And unfortunately, she couldn't go at the corner. And every time you have an American tourist, they stay here. When you pay your tax, you know where your tax are going, because this building is the most expensive hotel in Paris. Cheapest room is 1,500.
What is it called?
It's called Crillon Hotel.
Okay.
And they spend just 1 million euros just on the flowers every year for the budget. And instead of having a guillotine today, later when the new republic started, they decided to put a neutral political sign at the center of the square. And this beautiful obelisk looking out here, 3,000 years old, coming from Luxor, Egypt. You can see the Egyptian writing the hieroglyphics here. And this one guy was not stolen. We stole a lot of things from Egypt, but this one was a gift from the king of Egypt. Very good. If you watch the Olympics game, but this is where they play breakdance here and skateboard during the Olympics.
Oh, nice.
It was a big stadium. Snoop Dogg was here.
The Snoop Dogg. What is this place?
So we're going in there,
Okay.
the oldest gardens of Paris. And here, only here, you can see the arch, the big arch of triumph. Right ahead here.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Tuileries Garden. This is the oldest gardens of Paris. UNESCO heritage 1600. And you have the portrait of the designer, the architect of the garden. It's the same dude who designed the gardens of Versailles. Don't know if you plan to been to Versailles. It's going to the same French style garden. Very geometric. No grass. Terrible. And if you're a big fan of Monet and Impressionist painters, here you have a nice small museum called the Orangery. You don't need to spend more than 2 hours inside this building. You find the big lilies water painted by Monet on his garden jewelry. So it's a nice museum. The Louvre is not far from here. This garden was the garden of the Louvre. The kings and the princes could walk here.
We're going close to the Louvre. How's it going, guys? We are at the Louvre Museum in France, Paris, precisely. So we are taking a tour again. It really depends on what you want. Definitely, I would say if there are a few specific places that you really want to go visit, you might want to just do it by yourself as opposed to using a tour guide or using a tour company. Because it's a lot of walking. But this is giving us a view of the whole France. Another option is to use the big bus. Kind of takes you to the major locations and brings you back. But yeah, it's been a learning experience for everyone. All right, we're gonna take some pictures and head out to go meet our tour guide. But we've seen the Louvre Museum. We're about to go downstairs to see the actual museum's a masterpiece. Ciao. In France, live and direct. Let's do this.
edge of the romantic painter, they paint very fast. It's not well done, not very well done actually. You don't see nice the contour, but they were very good with colors. If you look the blue sky, the color of the skin here, they're very good with colors. And Delacroix is probably one of my favorite painters. He made this one. All the paintings are Delacroix. Eugene Delacroix. And when he painted this one, the big one, it was his first painting, and nobody liked it. It was hated by the public. It almost ruined his career, but he had to wait a few years, and when he painted this one, he became very famous. When the spiral collapsed, he destroyed the framework under Notre Dame. We used to have 1,000 oak trees, the beams, framework under the roof of Notre Dame. And they were original from the 12th century, and everything is gone and was burned by the fire. So when the fire happened, the firefighters had two choices. They could save the roof, but it was already too late. And they say, at least maybe we're going to save the tower, because if the tower collapses, it's over, everything collapses. So the firefighters worked all night and went inside just under the roof, and spent the whole night and succeed. The fire was over the next morning, very early in the morning. So at least the main structure. You know what is the most important piece, part of the Gothic church is what we call the flying buttresses. It's all these columns, buttresses next to each other you see on the right. They're here to support the walls because the roof is so heavy that it put pressure on the vault on the inside, and it makes pressure to the wall. So without the flying buttress, the whole church could collapse from the side. And we are very scared because the flying buttress almost has been destroyed by the fire. So we had to do something. It's the first thing they needed to fix when they saved Notre Dame is the pillar. So when you think about it, Notre Dame disappeared almost twice. 19th century, 5 years. Do you have questions or something you would like to know about Notre Dame so far?
I think I missed it. When was it built again?
12th century.
12th century.
The first stone was put in 1163. And it took
1163.
180 years to build. 180.
Wow.
Long time. Alright, so if you like to take a picture, we're going to the left bank. You have a wonderful view of Notre Dame. Of a tower made of stone. Iron. And moreover, we are searching for the worker and the time There was a dude called Gustave Eiffel. He was a rich businessman, and he said, guys, I'm going
Like
to
an
build
organizer.
an tower, and I pay for everything. You don't have to pay, I build everything in my inventory. So of course the jury said, okay, we want this one. And he made it, he built all of it. And breaking here pieces of men. So we built the tower, we built the idea all together. We used 2.5 rivets to build the Eiffel Tower. A lot of, about 300 workers, 50 engineers, and it took 2 years, 2 months, and 5 days to build all of it.
2 years and
2
5
years
months.
and 2 months and 5 days.
Okay.
A technical press challenge for the time. And they painted the Eiffel Tower first there with a red color, and so far we painted 20 times the Eiffel Tower.
20 times.
We have to repaint the Eiffel Tower every 10 years because with the pollution of Paris, this iron structure rusts very fast. So just on the Eiffel Tower we have 20 tons of paintings. It's I love to compare to elephants. It's like 10 elephants just of paintings. And today the Eiffel Tower has a different color. Now it's a yellow color. It's hard to see, I know, but it's more maybe to the yellow reflection here. It's more yellow brown color. I recommend you if you want to climb the Eiffel Tower, you don't have to go to the last floor. Of course the view is impressive on the last floor, but it's going to take a very long time.
Bye guys. Bye. Nice to meet you. Bye.